Alright guys, one more thing that popped into my head right after I stopped filming that they wanted me to talk about, which is like the main reason why I was blessed with the experience of meeting them, was the fact that I've been putting orgonite all over the country and all over the world even. And the orgonite is, I don't even really know what it does on higher dimensions. I'm sure it does a lot because I've seen what it can do in the third dimension, and it's pretty powerful. But and the feelings, the sensation that I get from donating it every time is like, they talk about yogic karma yoga, and uh, they say that it like it amplifies the like orgasm energy basically on a really subtle micro uh, subatomic level, you know, and gives the frequency of love and reproduction to the whole environment. And I went down to the Gulf Coast and put it along the Gulf Coast, and then into Florida, and then up the coastline into like North Carolina, putting it in rivers and stuff. And I've put a bunch in Colorado, and I've put some on the West Coast, just a little bit on the West Coast, and then also in Japan around Fukushima. And yeah, and they're like, it makes it rain more too, you know, especially if you put it in a river, it'll make it rain more. And water is like the lifeblood of Gaia, you know. And uh, that was like their message, that they're like, we need more people to do this because it will help raise the frequency and vibration of everyone, you know. And the other like really main message that they said was reduce, reuse, recycle. They kept saying that. I remember as a kid living in Washington State, and that's, I think, because I was born in Washington up near Seattle, and like went camping a lot and stuff. I think they probably were connecting with me way back then. And one of the reasons that I got to, or I've kind of had this mission, or just got to meet them now, I think there's a big connection there because that's like their home state, you know, or Canada, it really is, I'm sure. But yeah, I think the legend of the big people, the big hairy people, comes from Canada, but like just north of Seattle and Vancouver, like an hour or two drive. But yeah, what I was saying is, I remember when I was a kid living in Washington, we had this assembly where these people came out and sang this big song about reducing and reusing and recycling. And yeah, they were really big on that. And the more people that can do that, even though recycling is not always best for the environment, I think the intention behind that creates more energy on a subatomic level, or on an etheric level, you know, on a human subconscious level, to put more energy into things that don't create waste and that can recycle more efficiently. So like, I've heard that, oh, just throw it in the trash, like recycling takes more energy than it actually saves, you know. And that's not what I'm saying. Is I think that energy is a lot more, that intention is a lot more important than actually recycling, you know. Which it's kind of both. But yeah, so thanks guys, I hope you love these videos. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Peace.